Welcome to Ganja Yoga. Our classes start with relaxation, with arriving. If today you are choosing to be on your back, allow the legs to spread out wide as it feels comfortable. The arms be by the sides, palms facing up, or bring your hands to heart, bring your hands to the belly. It's your practice, so find a shape where you can rest. Make yourself big. You can take a soft gaze or you can close the eye. We'll invite the awareness to be centered in the breath. A slow, deep breath in that expands the chest. And that long, smooth exhale out. Empty, soften. Welcoming cannabis through our self-care and movement practices. Thank you, cannabis, for being with us today in this way. Thank you for helping us relax. Thank you for helping us to heal, transform, and expand. Check in with your body. Wiggle hips, wiggle shoulders. It's okay to make changes. Choosing to slow down by actually slowing down our breath. Long, smooth inhale. And that really smooth exhale out. Maybe there is a sound, a sigh. One that releases some of our tensions. And as the awareness and attention wander, we remind ourselves again to breathe. Slow and deep breath in. Long and smooth exhale out. We remind ourselves that relaxation takes time to build. Choosing to breathe a little deeper from the belly. Each breath a little deeper, each breath a little slower. All is well. All is well here, even if only for this moment, all is well. Noticing the sensations in our body, the sounds all around us, above us, outside. We notice the music, checking in on how the music feels in our body. Inviting your yogic breath, your Ujjayi breath, that oceanic quality to the breath. It's like constriction on the back of the throat as you exhale through the nose. Yeah, just like that. Nothing to do here. No figuring out your breathing. And relaxing. Relaxing all through the face, the eyebrows, the temple, the cheeks. Relaxing through the jaw, the lips. Softening the throat, the neck, the shoulders. And exhale, softening through the whole back. The arms and legs becoming heavier. Few more breaths here arriving. Breathing in and that whole body relaxation. We slowly begin to return back to the body, back to the breath, exhaling all the air out. Get really empty here. And a slow and deep breath in, expansion through the chest, the heart. Open the mouth, let it go with a sigh. Waking up the body, wiggling fingers and toes. Drawing circles with ankles and knees. And with the next inhale, lifting the arms all the way up and back. Reaching back through fingertips and then reaching down through toes. Begin to find a full body stretch here. Maybe there's a yawn, a release, a little wiggle of hips. reach, expand, and then relax. Gently bend the elbows. You can glide the arms to cactus, that's elbows bend 90 degrees. Take a moment here to wiggle shoulders and chest, soften up. And then glide the soles of the feet to touch. Let the knees open up wide. Make your shapes sustainable. Yeah, you can stay with the edge of the stretch. You can bring the heels a bit further back down. Softening through hips. Invite 5 big breaths. Eventually, bringing one knee to the chest and then the other, giving yourself a hug. Find an exhale and release the shoulders down to the mat. Bring the chin slightly in. Long neck. And then begin to rock side to side, a little exploration. Lower back massage. You can draw some circles with the knees here. And that reminder that my words today are suggestions. And that this is your body, your practice. You can choose to move in different ways, finding what feels good for you. If you're doing circles, switch that direction, come back to any spot that needs extra love today. Eventually finding stillness. Release the arms long to the sides. Arms by the sides, palms facing up. Engage the navel and then mindful with the lower back, we'll drop both knees to the right. Take your time. We are anchoring through that left shoulder, bring it down to earth. Every exhale, soften us little by little. Stay here or bring your gaze to the left. At that love on the neck. And then again, staying here, or right hand can come on top of that left thigh or knee. Find a few deep breaths here. And then switching sides, gaze, and then knees come back to center. Engage the navel. Mindful with the lower back. Exhale and drop both knees to the left. This time we ground through that right shoulder, and perhaps you bring your gaze in that direction, gaze to the right. Staying here, or that left hand comes outside that right thigh or knee. Take a couple of breaths. A gaze comes back to center, knees back to chest. And try a happy baby. Let the knees open up wide, lift the feet up so that the heels are stuck with the knees. The hands can support you coming to the thighs, shins, ankles, or outer edges. Check in with your body and exhale. Again, release those shoulders down to earth. Chin slightly to chest. Rock side to side. And you can get a little weird here. You can extend one leg or the other, or find any little wiggles, tiny movement. Three big breaths. Knees come back to chest. We'll extend the legs again. Extending the legs, and then taking your time to roll down to your belly, roll into your belly. And we'll bring the forearms to the mat. The elbows are right below the shoulders. The pubic bone is pushing down active. Some of us might get the legs parallel, but people with lower back issues might enjoy opening up the legs a tiny bit. Then push the elbows down, lift the heart. Relax the shoulders down through the back. Take a moment to close the eyes. And then with the tip of the nose, draw some infinity symbols. Figure 8, laying on one side. And check in with the neck. Extend the neck a little out. You can do tiny circles. You can do big movements. Just make them slow. So we can really savor here. One more breath. And gaze comes back to stillness. We'll glide that left hand towards that right elbow. And then we're going to remove that right arm and bring it right in front of the left so that forearms are parallel to the top of the mat. Slowly, we'll begin to walk hands away from each other. Shoulders might feel really tight, so go slow. Eventually, we'll find a spot where we can rest and we'll release the chin towards the biceps. See if you need to step back a little bit. There should not be pain. Perhaps just uncomfort. Relax through the back of the neck. Breathe through the shoulders. A few breaths. Last 2 cycles here. And the gaze comes back up and we'll slowly walk the arms back. We'll take a short sphinx here. So forearms are parallel, we're pushing that pubic bone down. We're lifting through the chest and releasing through the shoulders. This time release chin to chest and make the head really heavy. Get that nice stretch on the back of the neck, relax it. If the chest collapses, begin to push the elbows again, lift up, relax the head. Tiny shakes, no thank you, Tiny shakes, yes, yep, Tiny shakes, no thank you. And tiny shakes, yes please. Next, inhale, the gaze comes back to center and that right hand will grab the inner elbow here, that left inner elbow. We're going to remove that left arm, bringing it right in front of the right. So forearms are parallel. And again, walking hands away slowly without pushing or forcing. Find your spot and then release chin to chest. Adjust if you need, no pain here. What needs to soften here? 2 more breaths. And then begin to walk the elbows back. We'll bring the hands beneath the shoulders and as slowly as you can, push yourself up. Let the knees open up wide, toes come to touch. Hips to heels, forehead down, child's pose. Rock the head side to side, wiggle the hips here, arrive, explore the shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. Knowing that you can always rest here in child's pose, in Shavasana. And you can always do more. Your body, your practice. Next inhale will take us all the way up into hands and knees. And if your knees are sensitive like mine, maybe you invite that blanket in or you fold them out to give the knees some support. And then finding yourself on all fours. We'll keep the knees apart. We'll keep the toes together. We'll bring the wrists right beneath the shoulders. We'll push the floor down. We'll inhale the left arm to the side and up. The gaze follows, and exhale. Bring that hand all the way down. Switch it up. Right side. Inhale, lift. Reach up. And exhale, release. Perhaps you close the eyes and you imagine the breath kind of guiding that movement. Find your rhythm. Warming and opening up the body, breath by breath. One more on each side. And one more time. We'll inhale that left arm all the way up. Reach up, look up, and then exhale and thread the needle. We'll bring that left arm behind the right. We'll bring that left shoulder down, that left ear down. You can stay here or you can extend that right arm forward. Three big breaths. Eventually, that right hand comes beneath the shoulders. We'll find our way up and we'll switch sides. Inhaling that right arm all the way up, reach up, look up, and exhale, thread the needle. Right arm behind the left, right shoulder, right ear down. Stay here or extend that left arm forward. Three big breaths. That left hand will come beneath the shoulder, will help you push yourself up. Adjusting the knees so that they're hip width distance, right beneath the hips. We'll curve the back toes under. And we'll walk the hands back to the thighs, and with our index fingers, we'll move the toes to the side so that every toe gets a little down. Hands turn into little spiders, and we'll bring them right on top, right in front of the knees. We'll lift the knees to rock back and forth, giving the toes and the soles of the foot a little stretch. One more breath. And then finding your way back to hands and knees. Stomp the feet up and down. Get the feet a little released. And then finding your way back in hands and knees. We'll stretch the tops of the feet. And this might be a little weird at times, but play out, see how you like it. We're gonna push the tops of the feet down to the mat. Gonna push the hands down to the earth. Engaging your belly, your navel will lift the knees up. It might be a tiny bit. Some of you might continue to push all the way up and back. Big stretch through the tops of the feet. Wherever you're at, we're breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, release. Again, stop the feet up and down a few times. Nice. And then as you feel ready, you can close the eyes for cat and cow. Inhale, lift the gaze, the tail, drop the belly. And exhale, curve the upper back, chin to chest, tail comes in, lift shoulder blades. Inhale, rise up, hold, and let it go. Close the eyes and notice sensation. Invite the hips or shoulders to wiggle along, make it weird, wavy, organic. See what your body needs right now. Take 5 weird breaths here. And whenever you get to that final exhale, we'll meet back on our table. If you're still wearing your socks, maybe this is when you take them off to get a little bit more grip on the mat. We'll walk the hands 2 or 3 inches forward. Spreading the fingers really wide. See if you can draw an L shape with the thumb and the index, and then push the knuckles down, especially that first knuckle. Push it down. Lift the knees. Inhale, push the hips up and back, and keep the knees bent. Work on pushing yourself away from earth, lifting sit bones. And then find an exhale, extend the legs, lower the heels. Shake the head, yes, yes please. Shake the head, no, thank you. Shake it, yes, yes please. And shake it, no, no thank you. Bend the right knee and ground through the left heel. Push hands away. And switch. Bend that left knee, ground through that right heel. Push. And switch it up. Walk your dog. Wiggle the hips. Make it again your own. Maybe you dance it out. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Or you can rest in child's pose. And whenever you get to that final exhale, lower the knees, let them open up wide, toes come to touch, hips to heels and forehead down. Honoring rest, balance between rest and activation. You can flip the hands up to let the wrist relax here. A gesture of offering and receiving. Perhaps a moment to check in your relationship to your body, to your breath, to your yoga practice, to cannabis. Three more breaths. And when you're ready, we'll inhale back to hands and knees, back to a table. Two options here, two options. Option one, cat and cow. Inhale, lift the tail, the heart, the gaze. Exhale, curve half. Option one, cat and cows. Option two, we walk the hands 2 or 3 inches forward. We curve those back toes under. We inhale up to a downward dog. Find your shape. With the next inhale, coming forward to a plank. And then all the way forward, upward dog. Drop the hips, lift the heart, release the shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Inhaling, upward dog. And yeah, you got it. Stay here or in cat and cow. Find a little flow here, faster or slower. And wherever you're at, we'll take 5 breaths. And whenever you're complete with that final exhale, make your way down to a child's pose. Knees open up, toes touch, hips to heels, forehead down. Flip your hands, palm to the sky. Three big breaths. And with the next inhale, we'll come back to hands and knees, adjusting your shape. We'll take a peek around, and if you have those blocks, you'll bring them along. If you don't have blocks, don't worry. From table, we'll bring that right foot in between the hands. You can even pick it up. You can use your blocks to get some support here. From here, push the hips forward and down. Strong chest and heart. Next inhale, hands to hips. Find your balance. Next exhale, hips forward and down. You can use your blocks as support. You can lift the heart. Roll the shoulders back and down. Front knee, 90-degree angle. If that's not happening, walk that foot forward or backwards. Proud chest. Maybe tiny smile. Why not? Stay here or lift both arms up. Relax the shoulders down. Maybe rotate those pinkies in so that the shoulder blades can release through the back. Staying here or bringing the arms all the way back and down. Big exhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Three full cycles. And then the hands come back to your block. We'll begin to straighten that front leg and we'll walk those blocks backwards. We'll keep the blocks right beneath the shoulders here. We'll flex the toes, lift the toes, flex them up, and then push balls of the foot forward. The knee can stay bent. Engaging the navel so that you're lifting here for a moment. Then from the hips, hinge heart forward, head down. Working with resistance and tension here. Softening. You can stay right here or you can invite some waves. Inhale, look forward, project the heart. Exhale, heart forward, head down. Slow waves. Find your rhythm. Last 3 breaths. And when complete, take a moment and we'll switch sides. We'll bring that left foot forward. You can pick it up if you need. We'll release caderas, abajo y adelante, hips forward and down. Find that 90-degree angle. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, hips forward and down. Especially for flexible people, engage navel and inner thighs and lift a tiny bit. Proud chest, tiny smile. Stay here or lift the arms up. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. Find your breath, stay here, or exhale, open the arms back and down, fingertips reaching. Gaze might come to your upper diagonal, find your expression. 3 big breaths. And then hands will find those blocks. We'll push backwards to straighten that front leg. Hands below the shoulders here, and we'll lift those toes, flex them up, push balls of foot forward. If you're falling to that right side, that's the left hip up and out. Inhale to look forward and project, extend. Exhale, heart forward, head down. Poof. Relax through the back of the neck, through the jaw. Stay here or find those wings. Inhale, look forward, project. Exhale, heart forward, head down. Big waves. And when complete, we'll re-bend that front knee. We'll find our way to hands and knees. We'll walk the hands again 2 or 3 inches forward. Curve those back toes under, and yes, you know it. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. Find your last downward dog. Pedal the feet. Find movement or invite stillness. Staying here for 5 more breaths or resting in child's pose. And when complete, bring the knees to earth. And this time we'll find a seated shape. One that works for our bodies today. If you have a block, perhaps invite that block or bolster beneath the sit bones to get the hips elevated. Knees might come down, hands to knees, close the eyes. Engaging with your breath. Short pause in meditation. Breathing in, letting go. What has changed in your body? What opened? What else is needed? And then as you're ready, palms together, hands to the heart. checking in on what's needed right now for your body, for yourself, for your practice. We'll inhale and open up the arms, palms forward, lift the heart, the gaze, reaching. And exhale, we'll curve the upper back, we'll bring chin to chest, and we'll give ourselves a big loving hug. Inhaling, opening, and again, what do you need right now? Imagining you're bringing that in as you exhale. Space of resourcing, inhale, expand. And exhale, let it go. 5 more breaths. And whenever you get to that final exhale, stay a moment in that hug. Let yourself receive that love, that intention, the warmth, the support of yourself. Maybe you squish yourself a little bit, maybe you pile yourself up. Thank you for taking time for yourself and for your practice today. Releasing the arms, inhaling them all the way up. Exhale, big circle all the way back. Bring the hands together and interlace fingers here. We'll roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll reach the hands back and down. Keep the ribs in, let the heart and chest open. Soften the jaw, the tongue. Stay here or bring the gaze all the way up. Slow, deep breath. And then let the gaze come back to center. We'll bring both hands to that left waist, as best as you can. Check in with the shoulders, and if that right shoulder is falling down, let them balance the shoulders out. We'll drop that right ear to that right shoulder. We'll relax through that left shoulder. Big breath. Bring the gaze back to center, and then only for a moment, relax that left ear to left shoulder. Relaxing through that right shoulder. Soften the jaw, the lips. Exhale to release. Bring the hands forward. Shake the hands up. Shake the arms up. Shake the head. Shake the shoulders. And for 4 breaths, just 4 breaths, shake away tensions and worries and aches. You got this. 1 more breath and shake, and release. Hands to the knees. Soft gaze or close the eye. And receive that energy, that boost of energy to our nervous system, heart beating faster. Energy and temperature rising up, and again bring it all down with your breath. Long, smooth exhale out. Big breath in. letting go. Muscles relax, the heart slows down. Thinking the power of our breath, helping us regulate and soothe. When ready, inhaling both arms all the way up. Exhale, big circle. Hands come all the way behind you, and we'll interlace fingers, but that other way, where the other pinky is on top, the weird way. We'll roll the shoulders back and down, and then we'll push the hands back and down. Take a moment to soften. Stay here or gaze to your upper diagonal. Big breath through the throat. Inviting kindness to our words, to ourselves. Stay here or project the chin up to the sky. Nice. Throat extension. Gaze comes back to center. We'll bring both hands just as they are towards that right waist. If you're falling with your shoulders either side, see if you can balance them up. We'll drop this time that right ear to right shoulder to start. We'll relax through that left shoulder down. We'll take 2 breaths. The gaze will come back to center, and this time we'll drop that left ear to the left shoulder. Relax that right shoulder down. Two breaths to soften. Nice and easy release. Release the hands, soft fist. Draw some circles. One direction, the other. We'll remove that block or bolster. And we'll extend the legs forward. We can move this fleshy part to the side so that we can sit on the sit bones. The legs can be parallel or they can be open up a little wider. The toes are flexed. It's okay to have a gentle bend on the knees, totally fine. But if you're curving like me, hands by the side, to lift the heart, lift the crown, relax the shoulders back and down, and then bend the elbows, kind of like relax here in the arms. Inhaling arms all the way up. And exhaling heart forward, head down. Hands landing on knees, shins, ankles, feet. And if you like, inhale, look forward, project the heart. Relax the shoulders, exhale, heart forward, head down. Three big breaths. Nine. Slow release. We'll begin to come all the way into our backs. We'll bring the feet to the earth. Arms can be wide by the side. We'll walk the feet to the edges of the mat and we'll let the knees support each other. I'll take one breath. And with the exhale, we'll drop both knees to the right. That left knee projecting forward and down. You can bring your gaze to the left. Three big breaths. Gaze returns to center, knees back up. Exhaling both knees to the left. Right knee projects forward and down. Maybe gaze comes to the right. Full body twist. Three big breaths. Gaze comes back to center. Knees back to the chest. Happy baby, the knees open up wide, the feet lift up. Hands to shins, ankles, outer edges, and yes, rock side to side. Explore. Last couple of breaths. And then the knees come back to chest. We'll give ourselves a hug. This time we'll squish the knees to the chest. Squish and hold. And then inhale the forehead to the knees. Bring the knees to the forehead. Contract. Squish, squish, squish. For 3, 2, 1. And release. Final relaxation, Shavasana. You can wear layers, you can invite blankets, bolsters, and pillows. Can make yourself a little nest. And as you're ready, eventually laying down on the ground, the legs spreading out wide, arms wide, make yourself big. Your time, your practice. Shavasana as a space for integration, the movement, the sensation, attentions, emotions, or practice, or breathing. There is nothing else to do but to go within, receiving the medicine and the benefits of your practice. Checking in with the level of relaxation of your body and checking if you can relax just a tiny bit more. What else can be relaxed here? Breathing in and letting go. Letting the music and the sounds all around you guide you in your exploration. Breathing in letting go. Breathing, breathing. Slowly, slowly begin to return. Bringing back insights, wrapping up conversation. Coming back to the breath, exhaling all the air out. Slow and deep breath in, expand. And that sigh. Returning back to the body, wiggling fingers and toes, shoulders and hips. With an inhale, you can lift the arms all the way up and back. That full body stretch. Maybe there's a yawn. And then relaxing here. You can roll to one side. Taking a moment to just land, linger. The help of your hand and forearm, pushing yourself up, back to seated. Seated posture that works for you. Palms come together, hands to the heart. Symbol of our physical practice coming to an end, and an invitation to our practice of gratitude. So bring to our heart, our mind, two things for which we feel grateful for today. Take a breath with that. You say thank you, thank you, thank you. So many little blessings. Thanking our plant ally cannabis for being with us in this way. Thanking each other as we build these practices together, and thank you for your practice tonight. Gracias, gracias, gracias. We have a bunch of really cool things prepared for you. We have a microdosing breathwork happening next week on Tuesday, microdosing breathwork. And a Ganja Yoga session with live music with our friend Ilan, incredible musician. If you haven't heard him already, that's a really trippy and fun class. That's next Thursday. We're also preparing for Psychedelic First Friday event that we host along with the Santa Cruz Psychedelic Society. We are doing a little bit of a cannabis month, although there's a lot of celebrations. There's 419 too, but this time we'll do cannabis. And we have an educational talk on how to change your mind on cannabis. We'll also have psychedelic support coming in and teaching us on how to trip well. So tips for doing personal exploration. We're offering a conscious cannabis circle, which are basically plant medicine ceremonies with cannabis, and working with cannabis as a psychedelic that can be for people that are new to psychedelics or experienced people that want to explore their relationship to cannabis. We have a 420 Ganja Yoga session planned out with a soundscape session. So it's Ganja Yoga, soundscape, and a guided meditation. And we'll have some sponsors here that are going to bring us some nice things for us to celebrate. So I'm excited for what's to come. I have some vegan dark chocolate and some trail mix to share so that we leave the space grounded. The space is ours. we're honoring that we're still a little bit on the medicine, so moving slow, being gentle, and yeah, take your time to stand up. And I'll bring that chocolate.